So, what a lot of people look and they see dreams, they see goals, they see entrepreneurship, they see success, they see the end result. And that's good to look at, and that's good to have a want of being successful and the money and the fame and the glory. But if you're only focusing on that and that's the only thing that you want and it's the only thing that you need to get, unfortunately you're not going to get there. The people that actually become successful and the people that actually are chasing that dream, they're not in love with the money. They're not in love with the lifestyle. They're not in love with that. What they do and what they chase is the process. They chase the work is what they chase, and what they hustle for is the work. They're not hustling for, they hustle for the fame, they hustle for the glory, they hustle for the lifestyle, but a lot of people that are actually there, they already have the fame, they already have the lifestyle, they already have the success. They wake up every single day and continue doing it because they love the process. They love the process a lot more than the success and the fame, and that's what they continue to wake up to every single day and continue to follow day in and day out, day in and day out. And it's a consistency with them, and they never stop doing it. And the people that do become successful and they stop chasing the process, they no longer stay successful. They lose a lot of things that they have because the process is what gives you the results. And the process always has to be more important than the results in order to become successful. If you choose the results over the process, you won't become successful. And I feel that a lot of people are not understanding that to the fullest extent. So if you're at point A and point B is success, you have to understand that it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a year. It may end up taking 5 years, 10 years, but that whole time, you're putting in the work, day in, day out, sunrise to sunset. You're staying up later. You're making sure that your schedule is on point with where it is that you want to go, and you love the process. You love doing the work more than the results themselves. And a lot of people are going to say, that's crazy. Why would you love working more than you would actually love the fame and the glory? And that's what separates the top people in their fields and everybody else. I don't really care so much for the money and the fame and the glory. I just like putting in the work. I just like knowing that I can take myself to another level and that I can learn more than what I already have right now. And there's never ending amount of information that I can learn. There's an abundance of it. And that's what I love to do. When I make these videos, when I research these things, it's not that obviously I do want to go somewhere and I obviously do want to make it into my lifestyle and my career, but that just so happens to be the outcome of me putting in the work. If that wasn't the outcome of me putting in the work, it wouldn't bother me. I'd still be doing what I'm doing now because I love waking up and I love doing the work. I love the process more than the actual results themselves. And that's what helps drive me, is the actual process. I love learning. I love researching. I love bettering myself and taking myself out of the situations that I'm in and putting myself into opportunities instead of putting myself into a stagnant spot in life. Because we only have one life, and when I leave this world, I want to leave my mark on this world. I want people to say, hey, Richard was here. I want to leave the world a better place than what I found it. And when I came into this world, it wasn't the greatest of places, and right now it's still not the greatest of places. We still have a lot of ups and downs as a nation, as a world. But when I leave, I want to know that I did everything I possibly could to make a change and leave it a better place than what I actually found it. And that's what I love about, I guess you could say, entrepreneurship or speaking or trying to help somebody else, is I actually love the process more than anything else. And if you want to chase your goals and you want to chase your dreams and you want to be an entrepreneur or you want to go somewhere more than where you are, you have to understand that you have to love the process more than anything. You can't complain about it because you're going to have a lot of ups, you're going to have a lot of downs, you're going to go through an emotional roller coaster, you're going to hate doing it, but the difference is that you show up anyways. You know it's going to hurt, but you show up anyways. Just like a fighter entering a ring, every fighter knows that they're going to take a beating, every fighter knows that they're going to get hit, it's going to hurt, but they show up anyways. They love how much work that they had to put in to get to where they are. And anybody that I have followed or anybody that I have read has all been the same way. The process is greater than the actual results. And once we understand that, we'll be able to go to places and be able to chase our dreams and get our dreams and go to where it is that we want to go. And like I said, it's not an overnight phenomenon. It takes a ton of work. It takes a lot of years. It takes a lot of consistency. That's probably the biggest thing, is the consistency of the process. And you have to just show up. And whether you want to show up or not, you just need to show up. You need to be there. You need to show up. You need to put in the work, whether you want to or not, whether it's going to hurt or not. Every day, consistency. You have to do it. You have to show up. You have to put in the work. And remember, you have to learn to love the process. If you don't love the process and you just want the results and that's all you want, you're never going to put in the amount of work that is required to get the results. So just dwell on that. You have to love the process more than the actual results themselves.